Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Manchester United.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, the centre of midfield, Peter, is where battles are won and lost. So I see Rodri as a player who can dominate his midfield position. He's excellent at winning and recycling the ball, as well as passing it all over the pitch. I see him as someone who's very well suited now even to those highest tempo games.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And he was quick to react. And it's Bellingham. Thuram. Rodri. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And it's Thuram. That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Elise. Mbappe. Nagatomo. It's Ronaldinho. Looking to play him in. That looks a good ball through. Well, that's an excellent interception. Xavi Alonso. Nothing much to report on so far. Each side waiting to make their first move. Well read, nice interception. Beckenbauer. Thuram. That could spell trouble. And he's managed to get free. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Nagatomo is looking to influence the game from out wide. That's a cute ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Fernando goes for a shot! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Arsenal, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Ruben Dias can clear it away. Bellingham. Knocks it into space. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Manchester United definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Mateus, Fernando, and Torres! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
He's had it taken off him. Mateus. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Torres. Rijkaard. Bellingham. That's an imaginative pass. Elise is onto this. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, there's a probing ball. Lovely ball and a real... Mbappe! And for a moment, time stood still. Thuram. And it's Rodri. Messi. Now it's Torres. That pass has been well intercepted. Those looking wide. And the return pass. Rijkaard. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Mateus. Hermes. Ernest is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And it's Ronaldinho. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, strongly challenged there. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Count going face-to-face with his great rival. He's having a pop! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Nagatomo. Looking for options for movement. And he's picked it up out wide. Nice control. Great defending, strong and determined. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Messi. Looking for the run. And he's been shifted off it.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and
And for the first half, that is that. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So very little to report. Nothing indeed in terms of goals scored.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy.
Big chance! Loose ball now, and it's come back out to him. He's got away with one there. Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the shot! Has another go!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Played back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Now it's Mbappe. Counts. Counts! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And a neat finish. Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Arsenal have fired themselves in front.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away.
Chance for a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Nagatomo is wide and looking to get onto this.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a throw. Now there's a fine ball. Shoots! And it's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
It's a pretty loose pass. Rodri. Now Ernest. Mateus. Can he get it through? Nagatomo gets into a good position. Nagatomo got a long way forward to join the attack. Now it's Kaut. And here's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Olise. Oh, nice touch. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically.
Well, you'd expect nothing less from him, Peter. This is the time you need that pace.
Xavi Alonso. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Nesta. Rodri. Now it's Torres. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Mbappe. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And they've got a throw.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 24, Xabi Alonso.
And that's definitely not his best.
11,
And here's Shevchenko.
number 18,
He's being urged to shoot.
coming on the field.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
France
The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Well, I think this is definitely one of these areas where they've rehearsed an awful lot on the training ground.
And it's Bellingham. Chance, surely! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Beckenbauer. Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! Shevchenko trying to keep this in.
Arsenal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Deco. Passes coming off in quick succession here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nagatomo getting forward. Now it's Ronaldinho. Just 5 minutes left. Now it's Bellingham. Ronaldinho.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Ball's over the line, and it is a corner.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
And they've got rid. Ronaldinho! Oh, wow, that's crazy! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Arsenal look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question: how long is there left, including stoppages?
Now it's Shevchenko. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Shevchenko. Bellingham. Now it's Bellingham. Deco. And that has left him in a heap. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. He's a sharp little ball here. Rodri. Raul. And this is Ronaldinho. And that's it. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. The end of the game. Reflections?
Arsenal really were great.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're very much on the way now. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and
Chance! Goal! Arsenal! And what a start!
that's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Typo are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, super find. Mbappe! And that's a sharp finish. 2, and we've barely begun here. So smooth, a signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Arsenal are sitting pretty. And a chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Bellingham. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's made its way to him. Stood up well to him there. And here's Elise. 2-0 ahead already. It's been an almost perfect start. Vitinha, and it's Bale. Looking for options for movement. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no...
And the keeper's given it away. And the shot! Well taken goal. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
It's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Nicely weighted. Shoots! And he can clear it away. Looking for the run. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Vitinha. Oh, this is a very good run. And he's there to belt it away. Mbappe, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bellingham. That's good running with the ball. And here's Elise. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Ronaldo. Now that looks a decent ball. Caught offside that time. It's just beyond his reach. Pull it. Tries to thread one through, and that was asking for too much. Knocks it into space. Elise picks it up out wide. Great chance! And there's a goal! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. That was a given. It always was.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Oh, well played. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Vitinha. Cafu. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Bale finds himself offside. That's a little off target. And it's Bellingham. Vieira. Well, that pass isn't the best. Xavi Alonso. And here's Elise. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Cristiano Ronaldo. Big chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, nearly, but not quite. So, a temporary halt to the action.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Arsenal claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time. So right back into the action. Now it's Elise. Now it's Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's having a hit! Oh, nice, just not quite.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Opts for safety. Costa Curta. Tries to pass it through. Can he get onto this? Xavi Alonso. Elise is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's a key interception. Bellingham. Nicely shaped ball. No, that's been intercepted. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Bellingham. Searching pass he's played there. Cafu. Can he get it through? Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Mbappe under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Cafu. Couch. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. And it's Vitinha. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Just about up to the hour now. Pullet. Hazard has it in a wide position. And he's being shifted off it. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, that was vital. Vieira. Pull it. Chance here to counter. He has found the way through. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Great ball, and he's in here. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Pinches it off him. Now it's Bellingham. Looking to play him in. Vitinha. Aimed beyond the defence. That ball looks a good one. He leaps for it! And that's a tidy finish. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Substitution on the field. Number 11, Bale. Number 3, Vitinha. Number 5, Hullet. Coming on the field, number 19, Johan Cruyff. Number 8, Davids. Number 21, Eze.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Just one in it now.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? Spread neatly. Tries a shot!
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That is ended up in no man's land. And reclaimed it in a trice. Pass somewhat off target.
Arsenal really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. Desperate defending required here. Kante attempts a clearance. Well, that has not gone well. Bellingham. And that is as far as it goes. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game? Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We're up and running then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, here's someone I really like the look of in Ruben Dias, a proper defender. Someone who does the simple things well, very well in fact, and he rarely makes mistakes. A bit of a throwback to some of the defenders I played with back in the day. A good leader too.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And this is Ibrahimovic, and this is Hazard. Now it's Mbappe. Xavi Alonso. And here's Olise. Lovely pass, but tries one from range. It's hit the upright. Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Maldini. Maldini getting forward. Zola. And it's Vieira. It's a searching pass. Counts. A probing pass. Neatly clipped into space. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And they've got a throw. Plays a sharp little ball here. And he was alert to it. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Zola. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Looking to play him in. And again. That's a decent clearance. Mbappe! No, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Mbappe really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game now to turn it into a stranglehold.
And a shot! And he's quick to get rid.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And here's Hazard. Costa Curta clears without hesitation. Now it's Xabi Alonso. Great vision. Zola has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Mbappe. Hazard going forward. Pelé running with intent. Steaming on goalwards. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Chance! He's scored! That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
The goal scorer after 30 minutes.
The first breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Now that looks a decent ball. Xavi Alonso. And here's Mbappe. Olise. Bellingham. He's had a shot! And there's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Arsenal restore parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Now it's Kaut. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Rijkaard pinches it off him. Bayer. Rijkaard. Just about within shooting range. And that will sail harmlessly past.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
And no, that was never going to make it. Pele quietly revving up. Rijkaard.
2 added minutes has been
Shifted
indicated.
it to the flank. No, that's been intercepted. Azar. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Zola. Tries to pass it through. And there's green grass ahead of him. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that is the end of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Arsenal will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. Second period then underway.
Arsenal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Puyol has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Puyol attempts a clearance. Azar. Azar makes a move down the right. Pele in the hunt and looking threatening. Azar with the delivery. Baresi can get it clear. Now he's off and running. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Pele. Rijkaard. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Olise, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Can he get it through? Great ball, and he's in here. It's Azar! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And they've got rid. And that's really well manoeuvred. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Zola. Neither of these two want to come off second best. In with the challenge. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's found a way past. Well, that has not gone well. And this is Ibrahimovic. Rijkaard. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Olise, Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Searching pass he's played there. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 24.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Coming on the field is number 10, Conte. Substitution in progress.
And it's Koundé. Koundé drives forward on the overlap. Now then, the ball's come loose. The ball has bounced loose now. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Mbappe! Guardiola is the guilty party there. Guardiola gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Koundé tries to play it through. Arsenal perhaps contemplating their next change here. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. This looks promising. Olise going fake. Goes for a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Cafu. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Shoots! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Neymar. He has found the way through. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Olise. He can run onto that. Oh, what a ball! He's come in hard. Schneider can see things others simply cannot. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Guardiola. Now it's Pelé. Olise. Counts has it in a wide position. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
And that should get the job done. And it's Bellingham. Good ball, good take. Very nicely done.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Neymar. Neymar plays it in. And he's taking no chances there. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Buffon. Maldini.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Schneider. Conte. And that is that. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Your reflections then, Jim?
Arsenal certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty...